Gardening is a nice way to spend the afternoon on Kauai's North Shore. Not even a passing shower dampens Jim Jennings' enthusiasm for landscaping. But who knew that just below the surface of the soil, there was danger lurking?
One of my life goals has always been to really do a big garden from scratch. And so this property in Kauai made that possible. And so for 2 or 3 years now, I've been working on my landscaping and gardening and acting like I know what I'm doing out there. I got my dad's pickaxe and went out and started to dig a hole. Swinging the pickaxe probably the wrong way and too forcefully, and the ground was like cement. Finally got the darn hole dug, but I was sore when I went in the house.
3 days later, now with severe pain in his back, Jim visited his primary care physician in Lihue. An MRI revealed he would need to see a specialist right away. Fortunately, he was able to meet with Dr. Mark Gerber, a Straub neurosurgeon who travels to Kauai regularly to see patients as part of Hawaii Pacific Health's Visiting Specialist program.
When he came to me, I think he was already having weakness in his foot, and the pain was pretty severe and he was having a hard time walking.
But it was completely clear the minute Dr. Gerber pulled the MRI up on the screen, and right there, 2 feet in front of me, was a picture where you could see the free-floating fragment.
That's the disc, so it's actually extruded disc or a herniated disc that came out. And then the black lines are the nerve roots that you can see in there, and the white is the spinal fluid. So when I see a disc, an extruded disc fragment like this, these patients tend to do very well with an operation.
Dr. Mark Gerber is just one of more than 30 Hawaii Pacific Health physicians who travel to the neighbor islands regularly to offer care to patients in some of the state's more remote communities.
We have been doing this for years now, where we have our specialists go to the facilities in the areas where patients live to have the patients be seen there.
Straub's electronic medical record system, EPIC, is the backbone on which the Visiting Specialist program extends its reach throughout Hawaii.
It really enhances the communication and the coordination of care, and by doing so really improves quality of care for our patients throughout the state.
Within days of Jim's appointment on Kauai, he found himself undergoing surgery on Oahu at Straub with Dr. Gerber.
What I wasn't prepared for was the absolute clarity of the condition and the only logical way to proceed. I also wasn't prepared for how quickly he was prepared to move, and I didn't expect the medical system to move that quickly.
Right. It was fairly straightforward. It's something called a lumbar microdiscectomy, so we can retrieve or remove that fragment of disc that's pushing on the nerve root through a relatively small incision in the back. I got into neurosurgery. Maybe part of it is my background. I was an electrical engineer, so I guess one can kind of put 2 and 2 together in that the nervous system and the electrical wiring, it's basically the electrical circuitry of the body.
Today, Jennings has fully recovered and is even able to return to his favorite hobby on the island that he loves.
My experience is that Kauai was a very different place than all of the rest of Hawaii, but we have the same ability to access top quality health care because of what you guys are doing, and that's really, really important. So no more pickaxe. The pickaxe has been retired.